Alright, y'all, today I'm a little dumbfounded because the Boros Aggro decks seem to be playing a 4-mana spell that has actually made the deck better. So I want to see what that's all about. So we're going to run down this pretty quick because this is like the usual suspects. There's some Hired Claw to get some easy ping damage in. Stadium Headliner, which is making some tokens and can be removal. Of course, some Torch the Tower because you got to get rid of those pesky Badger Mole Cubs. We do have some Voice of Victory, again, making some mobilized tokens. Fear of Missing Out, which if we do get to trigger this multiple times during the attack step, that'd be super nice if we're getting more than one attack. But then that's because of Firebender Ascension, and we do have a lot of things that trigger during our attack step. Speaking of which, we have Arabella that can also drain your opponent's life total and gain you some life. Lightning Helix for some extra removal. Delny to trigger all of these things that we're trying to do. We do have Sanguine Evangelist, which can get us some flyers, and another way to pump our team, which is nice. But the 4-mana card that surprisingly has been showing up in these lists is Legend of Roku, and I want to give it a try to see if this really is the truth. But it does get you access to more cards, which great late in the game. It's also not bad if you just want to have something on board, so if a sweeper happens, that's the next thing and leaves you with the 4/4. That's pretty cool too. So we'll just see how it works out. I don't really know, but winning lists like this seem to be playing it, so we're going to see if it works for us. Now, that being said, if you do like this deck and you want to buy it or anything else to save money during the holidays, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. It's toamagic.com. You can use my code DRAGON. It'll save you 5%. That's DRAGN. For now, though, let's go see if Roku somehow broke Boros. No 1-mana duders, huh? But we're going to keep it anyway. And then I guess... I'm not even sure if I want to play Fear of Missing Out on 2 or Arabella. Well, now I know what I want to play. Let's put this on white, though. Let's play this. Especially if our opponent has blue mana. It's like, okay, if we can keep them from countering or killing stuff on our turn, that's a huge benefit. What you won't do, opponent? What you won't do? Intriguing. Kind of want to go digging with the Fear of Missing Out here. Yeah. I hate it, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's play the Fear of Missing Out. I just don't know what I'm going to discard here. Probably a Lightning Helix, and I'll regret that later. Okay, we did at least find a land, so that's good. So we get the option of Delny or Sanguine Evangelist next turn, and I think I'll probably play an Evangelist. Yeah, let's start there. Again, weird things happen, sweepers or whatnot. That does allow us to have something left behind. But if the opponent does nothing, we just play Delny and get a huge attack in next turn. I mean, Voice of Victory might just turn off a lot of what the opponent's doing if their plan was to play a bunch of counters. I mean, I have to assume it's Voice of Victory you're trying to kill here. But we'll see. Heartless Act. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Alright. Fable Passage. That will allow you to find more mana to kill some things. This all tracks. And another Voice of Victory. That's funny. Yeah, sure. I mean, I assume you have a counter or something by now. Sure, that works for us. Opponent's at 5. I mean, a sweeper or something needs to hit here for the opponent. I mean, I guess they could have multiple removal. Could also be fine. We'll see. We do only have 2 creature types in our graveyard, though. Man, not having that land untapped to start turn 3 was tough. Because if we could have snuck down a Delny sooner or whatever, man, we'd have been off to the races. But no such luck. Okay, we attack with everything and then opponent dies, right? They could block one of the things on the ground and take 3, 4, 5 in Lightning Helix, even if they have a bounce spell. Oh, I guess that's not true, because the Evangelist doesn't pump itself. It pumps other creatures. I mean, we still have the Helix, so it's whatever. Like, you kind of have to block opponent. That's all that is to it. And then we just finish them off. Yeah, I think Voice of Victory really took care of business in this one for us against this particular deck. And that'll do it. Okay, we got 1 mana Deuter, 2 mana Deuter. Yeah, we're good here. This is what we want to do. And make sure you play the mountain first, because Verges are white first, not red first. I say this from experience. I'm pretty sure I've made that error multiple times. Let's see what we're playing against here, too. We only have 2 mana. Arabella would be nice to start setting up, but also you don't want to waste an Arabella. So we might just fire. No, I think we Voice of Victory first. And they're both 1/3s. That's the other thing. So they're equally hard to deal with. Now, there is a real chance there's just a shelter on the other side, but if there is, there is. Kind of don't care if they block here at the headliner. Like, I mean, I care, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it's a thing, but not enough that I have to worry about it. Also, this little dude, Firebending, could come in handy. If we're a little mana light, it could make it easier for us to helix something that ends up with a shelter on it. Assuming that's a thing that happens. But I assume if they have it... Oh, they don't have it. I was going to assume if they have it, we'll see it. But looks like they don't. So we're going to go attacking here. Kind of hoping they might double block here, but I doubt it. We're probably still going to have to kill the Channeler anyway. I mean, we could forcefully kill the Channeler here, but I'll just let the headliner do its thing. Because if the opponent bites here and they double block to try to kill the Channeler, then we just Lightning Helix one of them, kill their thing, and we don't have to trade. But they didn't bite, which is a bit disappointing. So we'll go ahead and just get rid of this. Would have liked another mana to start setting stuff up on a future turn, but situation is what it is. And it's possible I could have waited one more turn, but didn't want to risk it. Strike Force, which has double strike, which is super annoying. But things are what they are. So I guess we attack here and then sacrifice Headliner. That's very disappointing if that's what we're going to do. Let me see. We'd have 5 creatures. Sack 1, kill that. Yeah. I think at some point we got to get this going. I think it's just a real issue here. So I'm with it. I mean, we'll kill the Vanguard if they want to double block. I think it's fine. We didn't get any mana, so we just never got the opportunity to do what we wanted to here. All right. At some point, they're going to start the life gaining. I'm assuming it's not with Shelter unless they just drew it, because I think they would have tried to Shelter sooner, it feels like. But you never know. But I would like a land, untap land, because it would allow me to Firebending Ascension, attack, blow up the headliner. Like, there'd be things we could do. But as is, not cool. Yep, you got it. Yeah, this is just a case of no mana is just going to eat our lunch here, I think. Because we can attack, we'd be trading, we get a mana, but we can't do anything with it. I mean, I guess technically we could blow up a headliner, I guess. It's not the worst thing. It's just sad. Alright. We at least get all the triggers. Oh, that's true. We get double firebending. I forgot about that because we have extra attack triggers. Oh, that's cute. Alright. Well, let's just sack this and kill this. And then just say, hey, you block whoever you're going to block from here. Sounds good. Alright, let's play... Yeah, let's play another. Alright, another channeler. You got it, friend. And an Authority console. The good news is these creatures already enter the battlefield attacking, so that doesn't change anything greatly here. They will get some life immediately on the next turn, so that's a thing. But otherwise, not a huge concern. We're just going to have to load up and make one big attack when the time comes, I think. Oh, and there's a Delny. Gosh dang it. Alright, I guess we do this. Since we can do nothing else. Yep. More counters. Sure. You got it. So every one creature is worth 2 life off of the Arabella. So, dang it. I was saying I kind of wanted to have a Firebender Ascension so that we could trigger Arabella twice. So if we attack now, this makes a token. We get 1, 2, 3 triggers, but this has to have 4, right? Ability triggers, put the quest counter on this enchantment when this creature is 4 or more. Yep, that's what I thought. So, can we kill the opponent? If we give them 2 life, they go to 11. Then this triggers twice. We would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 twice. I think we can. Dumb amount of math here. Oh wait, no, because yeah. We do have 2 red mana. All right, so they go to 11, and then we attack. All of this just triggers multiple times, right? So we just have to stack them with the Arabella on the bottom, is the important part. And I believe this works. Oh, I didn't count the extra 2 life from those. Oh, 4 life, actually. But then some of those are actually going to get through on attack as well, so I guess that's fine. So as dumb as it is, they are gaining extra life, but they still end up getting drained, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, it didn't really matter. I was totally forgetting, but even then, it didn't matter that they were gaining life, because each one of these is just a point on their own, because they would still size up to block Arabella, block the Voice of Victory, block the 2/2, and then these are still 4 damage. So their life is technically negated regardless. So yeah, interesting situation there that we were able to still beat the life gain deck with that type of setup. Okay, it's all white or red mana, so no whites to do any of that, but that's fine, I guess. Ah, little chocobo, I see you. Though, you know what? This is a little bit of an error. I probably should have just played this tapped so that I could just torch this turn and then next turn have access to Lightning Helix. Because now not being able to Helix something is going to be a really big detriment. So it's probably a bad move on my part. Yeah, that's exactly it. That sucks. That's tough. Alright, well, made a mistake. Gotta live with it. I can only sack this for 2, unfortunately. Opponent opted to not block. Now, does that mean they don't? I mean, I guess we gotta try, right? Okay, because I was gonna say, if they had a way to save it, they would have just blocked and forced me to do something, right? Okay. A little weird, but we'll take it. Good old Bristly Bill, sure. You got it. Okay. So, we want this on the bottom so it triggers last. Just so we have maximum mana available. And then when they go to crack the land, then we would like to Lightning Helix something. So we want it like that. I believe that is correct. So we'll trigger the fire breathing, or fire bending. Then we get another counter which doubles the tokens. And then we'll have some extra mana from the one fire bending. Oh, did that not stack the way we wanted to? Darn it. I did it wrong. Yeah, might as well copy it anyway, though. Oh, no, it did it right. All right, cool. We did. I don't know why it looked like that on the UI, but it worked the way we wanted it to. So now we kind of get to see what the opponent does here. Okay, so they're going to block that anyway. So then we go ahead and force the issue with our 3 creatures. There's still a chance they may not crack that because they want to save it for something else. All right. Got him, coach. All right. Good deal. Can we find another land? Preferably a white land. Untapped would be great. Mossborn Hydra. And a land for their Hydra, of course. As there should be, I suppose. So the question becomes, are we just dead next turn? We got a land, but it was not the right color. That's bad. I feel like we're just dead here. I don't know that that's true, but what else are we going to do? All right, they let it through, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping they would block, but kind of just is what it is. All right, well, if they can pump it a couple of times, we die here. That's not going to do it, so that's good news. That also is not going to do it, so that's great news. That's a little sad, but we're at 23. They only have one card. Okay. And we drew a pile of lightning helixes. Great. So we attack with everything. They block, take 4 in the air. Because that'd be 2 triggers. No, they take 3. Darn it. Alright, well, I guess we still gotta try, right? So what else are we gonna do? Yep. Kind of all we can do, all things considered. Yep. That looks about right. And then we just shoot them. Actually, I'm going to shoot Tifa. Because they don't usually have stuff to deal with flyers anyway, so our other Helix will kill them. But that kind of, I won't say ensures, but it makes it harder for them to kill us. Now, if they have something that's like doubles and doubles, we just die, or another fetch land. That's fine. Like, we can't prevent that anyway. But 2 things getting doubled and trampling could have gotten kind of dicey. Alright, that's one of them. Just turning a land on shouldn't get us. Yeah, no blocks. Alright, we're good. Oh, and now you show up. Like, alright, sure. We got there, though. Can't complain, right? Alrighty, let's do it. I think one of the things I'm trying to figure out is how important is fear of missing out to dig versus just getting the Ascension online. And I don't know if I have a consensus either way that I feel great about. Yeah, I think I'm just getting rid of Helix here. Like, have the Helix, my friend. I believe we're going to do this. And then just start getting this set up. Though discarding a Fear of Missing Out to a Fear of Missing Out does put 2 types in the graveyard. So there's that. Tiny Bones joint. Oh, so they're just doing hardcore discarding things here. Okay, fair enough. You got it, opponent. Yep, I will be discarding some things. Yeah. We're gonna attack. Get some triggers. Alright. Could have just attacked with the token itself, but meh. I think what I'm going to do here is play this. Probably just discard the Evangelist. Ugh. Well, it didn't matter anything. They're going to make us discard whatever. So, it's fine. Nowhere to run. Boo! Alright, you got it. And away goes the Evangelist in my hand. Oh, they're not even doing that. So they're just going to let me play the Evangelist. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't try to empty our hand. This feels like they got a little bit greedy to our advantage. Nonetheless, but still. If I attack here and trade, I get to put the last counter on there. Yeah, I guess so. Like, kind of like, why not, you know? They kill our Evangelist, we get another token anyway. And now we don't even have anything to discard. So it's kind of fine. Yep. Knew that was coming. If you attack, I am not blocking with those. This means they probably just have the 2-1 that they flash in here, if I were guessing. But still make them have it. Oh, they didn't have it. Nice. Wow. What do we leave mana open for there? Oh, dang it. And they found a demolition field just as I was about to start activating our land to attack with. That sucks. Very disappointing. In web a 3/3. Just generic in web, do nothing. Alright. That's a thing that happened. Like, more proof that you just never know what people are playing on the ladder, man. But this is exactly the situation where if we could draw Roku, it would be huge here. Getting access to a couple more cards, some mana, like, that's what we'd be looking for. That's a thing, though. All right, we'll try. And then just get in there. Sure. All right. I mean, we're about to lose our 2/2 here. And the fun part is, even if we got Roku, we don't even have to worry about discarding cards because they're exiled and we just have access to them. So that's kind of nice. Torch is kind of slick here. I mean, we're losing our 2/2 either way, so we're not surprised at all. And it does matter because we don't get to trigger the other Ascension in case that comes up later in the game. Wonder what these mystery cards are they're not casting. I'm assuming they're just cards to get rid of creatures and they don't want to waste them on the bats, but it feels like at some point you're going to need to, right? Hey, Fountain Port. All right. We can dig that. Not mad at a Fountain Port. We might even just make tokens here. While drawing would be nice, tokens are probably more than fine when your opponent's at 5 and you're at 15. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. But let's make a blue fish. Yeah, I guess we attack. Flash in a Deuter. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. You got it. Yep. I think we just let them block. We'll just make another fish. I don't think I care here. Like, just we're more worried about getting the incremental damage than anything. Sure. Because for some reason, there's 3 mystery cards they've had this whole time that are doing nothing, but... Oh, they're discard spells, I bet. Could be duresses and things. I didn't even think about that. That's kind of important. Yep, you got it. Yep, so that's what they were. Makes sense. Come on, where's them Legends of Roku at? It's the whole reason we wanted to make this video. like, why are those not a thing? Okay, if we attack, what happens? Yeah, I think we just attack. I mean, if they have another removal spell and they get to use their tiny bones, and like, so be it. I'm taking a chance here. I'm just trying to close the clock because now I'm kind of bored with this matchup. Like, congrats if you have the right answer here. You got me. Okay, well, they get to start gaining life. That matters. We could also just draw Lightning Helix now, too. Like, that's a real thing that can happen. Nah, you're not bad. Alright, go attacking. I mean, this is... Whoa. I was about to say this is an interesting situation for the opponent because they could risk going to 1 just to see what else I have and then potentially take one of my creatures if they had the right thing. Now, granted, our play was going to be to play Voice of Victory, leave mana up so we could make another token. But yeah, this was weird where the opponent kind of did everything they wanted to do, right? Discard, replayed, nowhere to run multiple times, flashed in Kieran once, and like it just didn't matter. I think these decks are still good. I'm just not sure what the best version of them looks like currently. Oh, all right. We're going to keep it. This Bivouac's hurting my soul here, though. But we're going to need it untapped on 3 for sure. All right. Take some damage. Making a robot. Robot goes away. Okay, well, had I known I was going to draw that, I would have played this turn very different, or last turn very differently. But that's okay. You don't know what you don't know. Cool to see the Harrier getting played, though. I've seen a couple of lists pop up where it's been a thing. Yeah, just, you know, not blocking. Feel free to make a 2/2. Not interested in that line of work. Ah, but there is a slick shot show off. Boy, they're going to be mad when they see that my plan here was just to also make tokens. All right. Please don't kill my Voice of Victory. Because I would love to have a huge turn next turn. We could Delny plus Headliner. Actually, we could... Since we're not going to kill him, it might be worth it just to Evangelist plus Headliner, then play Delny the next turn, and get double triggers on the Evangelists. I think that might be smarter. Yeah, we don't even mind that happening. It changes potentially what we want to do next turn, but not greatly. I think it's fine. Do we let Voice of Victory get blocked? Oh, they can't play anything on our turn. What am I talking about? Yeah, of course. We're just going to attack here. Yeah, getting flyers from the Evangelist is super good against stuff like Slickshot. All right. And then, unless they leave mana open to do something, we should have it next turn. Maybe not. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If they kill the Evangelist, we won't. Well, Evangelist also makes a token, so never mind. Yeah, we would. Never mind. They found a blocker. They're not dead yet. I mean, basically are, but not yet. Okay, let's go ahead and play Delny. Let you do whatever you're going to do here, opponent. It's on you. It's all the same to me. Wow, really? What? Okay. End the turn, I guess. I mean, there's no point in playing anything else out. And if they, like... I don't know, Pyroclasm, then we just attack with our land next turn? Yeah, we're not blocking. Have fun. See? What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? They actually... See, here's the thing. On the ladder, people play weird stuff that they don't need to be playing. Who plays a mono red aggro and plays Slagstorm? That's a thing. But, yeah. Okay, then. I'm going to keep this because we're on the draw. And hopefully we're playing against a creature deck. Because we have time to find some other useful cards. That's a terrible sign. Unless this is the blue-white Flyers deck, our hand is officially garbage. And we still didn't find anything. Oh, this is the worst. This was terrible. This was a very mediocre keep at best that has turned into a bad situation. Boy, what do we do here? I guess we just run out of Delny. She probably just dies to something silly here, but, I mean, what are we going to do? Wow, and all we're doing is drawing lands. Oh, I should have maybe tried to attack with my creature land here. But, whatever. Oh, he had spring-loaded Saw Blade. Is this a Synthesizer deck? Is that what's going on? I mean, I guess it's possible. Weird, but possible. So now that has me thinking some other things through here. So let me try this. See how the opponent feels about it. Alright, so they only had one Saw Blades. That's good to know. Let's put this on red. Play this. Possibly one more attack, we'll be able to just shoot them with lightning helixes. Alright. If you didn't have one then, you don't have one now. I'm going to put all... Oh, we don't get two anymore. That makes sense. Alright, end the turn, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what type of hand the opponent kept there. Okay, we drew Legend of Roku. This is like... Feels like we've been waiting forever to draw this card. And of course, we only have 3 mana, so we may not even end up casting it this game after all the waiting. But we'll see what happens here. I'm going to assume... I guess if we do this, they'll just spend their turn killing our Voice of Victory, right? If they have a Lightning Strike. Or a Lightning Helix. Yep. Alright, fair enough. Let's find a 1-mana thing here. That would be nice. Excellent, thank you. Pass the turn. Mostly so I can leave up a Lightning Helix of our own. And then this way, if they try to shelter or do anything else funny, we can get them to spend all their mana here. Because they'll probably pump their dude. No, they didn't bite. Interesting. Alright, well, here you go. I thought they would go for it, but they definitely did not. Let's play Hired Claw. We'll play this, which will definitely shoot our 2/2 guy, I would think. Unless they just have a lot of burn spells in hand, which might be the case, because they didn't play any creatures. So these might all just die here. Yep, here comes another one. Well, here's the good news. Our opponents spent a lot of burn dealing with our creatures, and not with us. And that's the way we like it. So let's go ahead and play Legend of Roku. This gets us 3 cards. And we get them until the end of the next turn, which is awesome. Oh, no. We're not going to be able to cast all these. Usually one of those is a land, but we didn't get that luxury this time. So I think here we get white. Actually, no, we will be able to cast them all. because we drew a land. That's fun. Got to take 2 for it, but worth it. So we do this first. Then we play Delny. Then we play Hired Claw. Then we say, go, opponent. Yeah, Legend of Roku is sick. Just reset everything, basically, for us here. Yeah, love to see it. Like, and now we get a 4/4? Hell yeah. And we will pay. And we'll just put this in play on white. Alright. We're rocking and rolling now. I mean, I guess if they just have more burn, then so be it. Like, if you got it, you got it. Opponent, look how many, like, triple helix, triple shock, bolt wave, and a hired claw. Oh, and a burst lightning. That's sicko. All right, fortunately we get to make dragons here though. So let's go ahead and make us a dragon. All right, that should start bringing things to a close. Yeah, Gut Wrench Goblin, you're laughable right now. Oh, you have a shelter? That ain't happening. Yep, we're going to make multiple dragons. Hell yeah. Okay, it took a while to draw this, but it literally showed exactly why. Like, our opponent dealt with, whatever, how many creatures in a row? They dealt with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threats that we played. And then this showed up, and then game was just over. Because then you're just like, okay, we'll just make a dragon. And then these also have firebending. So then you're just like, all right, we'll make 2 dragons. Then what do they do after that? Especially if you start triggering this thing, there's no way. So yeah, I get it. This did live up to the hype. It just took us a while to get to a situation where we drew it. So did Legend of Roku break Boros? I don't know. It's at least a good, reasonable, secret answer, if you will. But this deck, really cool. And we managed an 80% win percentage with this. And one of those losses was just like a junky draw. So this is actually really impressive. And yeah, you probably want to try out a couple of these Legends of Roku. It's really cool. But if you want this list, it'll be on Moxfield. Download it, have some fun with it. Like always, that's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.